everybody, welcome back. What is kicking? What is cooking? What is rocking? Good looking. I am all kinds of pumped up here today, probably because I just had a bunch of caffeine. Woo! So if you would like them there tabs for what I'm about to go over, that link is down below for you. Of course, you hear me say it all the time, but it's still right here. The free guitar course that I offer, the fretboard decoder. It's a 3-part series, got all kinds of good stuff in there for you if you are interested in checking that out as well. Link down below. So I've got 5 shred licks here for you that are geared more towards beginners. Now I feel the need to say this in a lot of these videos because I'm not saying an absolute beginner, like your first time picking up guitar. I'm thinking more towards a beginner who's been playing for a little bit. Maybe you're trying to get some lead stuff under your fingers. This is going to work on a lot of stuff. Most importantly, it's going to work on finger independence. You know, as a beginner, sometimes if you've only been playing rhythms, your fingers want to work together as this unit, and you really need to have, individual movements sometimes out of your fingers. So we're going to focus on a lot of this different stuff. Don't worry if you can't play them all super fast right now. That's not the goal here. Maybe eventually down the road, but for now, we just want to get these techniques down. So let's go. Alright, lick number 1, and I want to talk about something real quick to explain it, because if you notice, I am using these 3 fingers, and I'm not trying to build any bad habits by any means on anybody. I just figured I would explain why I choose to use my ring finger instead of my pinky on this one, because I'm always encouraging people to use their pinky, but I use this ring finger. The reason is because if I use my pinky here, the next shape I would need to shift to using my ring finger. Then I would shift back to using my pinky. One of the things I try to avoid as much as possible is shifting my hand. I found that this has made me, faster and cleaner. If I'm trying to play this quickly, my hands get caught trying to do that shift. So what I do is instead I just do this. That way I'm not kind of changing my hand position at all. Shouldn't say hand position, but fingering. So this is the lick. So basically, if you get this first one down, you kind of have all of them. I'm just moving straight up through the pentatonic scale. I'm going to go 5, hammer on 8, pull off to 5 on the B string. Okay, now from there, I go to 7 on the G. And if you have that, you pretty much have the lick. So now you can repeat it as many times as you want, as you do or don't want. I'm just doing each one twice, but so that's that first part. Now you just simply shift up, and you're going to go 8, 10, 8 on the B. Then you go to 9 on the G. This is kind of working out of box 2 of our pentatonic. Then I move up to essentially box 3, and we go like this. Oh, sorry. And this is just going to go 10 to 13 on the B, back to that 10, and then 12 on the G. And then I, you end on an A note somewhere. I'm grabbing 12 on the G and bending up, going from the G note to an A. So. All right, now lick number 2 to me is kind of like a variation of lick number 1. It sounds a little bit more metal. And it's a little bit easier at the same time. More difficult, easy. It has all of it. It's got all kinds of stuff going on. Essentially, it's just this. I didn't move this one around. You could move it around. It's a little bit more, a little tougher of a pattern. But it is doable. So I'm just playing 5 on the high E string. Okay. Now I go to the B string, and I'm going to go 6, pull off to 5 on the B. Then I go to 7 on the G. Okay. So then I'm going to go 5, hammer on 6 on the B, and then 5 on the high. So for picking, there's a lot of things you do. You could alternate pick it. I'm alternate picking, but I'm starting with an up. And sometimes I catch my hand doing more like a swoop. Or do 2 ups. Either one's going to work just fine for you. I wouldn't get too hung up on that. But yeah, take this shape, you can move it around. You know, and different chords. Numero 3. Now this is an ascending pattern, like a sequence. And, you know, a lot of these are sequencing, of course. But this one keeps us in one stationary position. We're just using box 1 of your A minor pentatonic. But I like this one. Now, you could throw in hammer-ons and pull-ups if you want. I'm going to pick everything right now. But it goes like this. You'll come across many variations of this kind of lick. You can do string skipping. Kind of like a Nuno thing. Oh, was it? However he does it. But basically, I'm just going like this. So I go 8, 5, 8 on the B. Then I go to 5 on the A. Then back to 8. Then back to 5. Then I go down, and I'm going to go 7, 5, 7 on the A. 5 on the D. Then 7, and back to 5. So moving down a string, I'm going to go 7, 5, 7 on the D, 5 on the G, and then back to 7, back to 5. You can probably see the pattern now. Move down another string, you're going to go 5, 7, 5, 5, and 5, 7, 5, 5. So, oh, sorry. There you got the ending. Final one here, we switch back, you're going to go 8, 5, 8, 5 on the high E, 8 on the B, and then back to 5. So we have... Again, move it all over the place. Lots of variations. Alright, so next I'm coming at you with a pedal tone idea. So this one, slow as this. Now, I like this one a lot because it's the concept of any of these is what I like the most, even more than the lick. That it has this idea of one note staying the same and all these notes kind of cycling around it. So we go like this. You're going to go 12 to 13 on the high E string. Then you go 10 to 13. So that 13 is obviously our pedal. We're always referencing that 13. We just changed the first note. So then we're going to go 8, 13. Now you change strings. You go 12 on the B to 13 on the high E. 10 on the B to 13 on the high E. Okay, so then you go 12 on the B to 13. Then 8 on the high string. Then 13, 10, 13. So there's all of that one. So we have that one. That's gonna sound good over your A minor. There's all kinds of variations that outline you know, particular chords, but for now we're just doing that A minor one. Keeping all of these in A minor. So just go slow with that one. I'm alternate picking everything, starting on the down with that one. All right, now the final one I want to do is actually some more arpeggios here, and we are going to be dissecting a little bit more. So the lick was this. So I have some particular picking. Now the picking on this lick is going to go down, down, up, and not so much two individual downs. You actually want one down that flows across both strings, and then an up on the end of it. So we start with an A minor chord. We're going to go 5 on the B to 5 on the high E, and then 8, and then up. So down, down, up. Now notice how I'm rolling my index finger. You got to kind of roll your fingers. You don't want to bar. So you get all that ring out. That's a no-go. And I'm adding some palm muting with my right hand. Okay, so that is going over that A minor. Now next we're going to change it to an F major chord. We're only going to change one note. All the E notes go to Fs. We're going to go 6 to 5 to 8. Okay, that's outlining an F major now. Shifting up, take that same shape up 2 frets. You're going to go 8, 7, 10. Now this is outlining a G major chord. When I say outlining it, what I mean is it's taking the 3 essential notes, your root, your third, whether it's minor or major, depending on the chord, and then your 5th. So we have a G major. Okay, and I'm ending with another A minor. So this A minor goes like this. It goes 10 on the B, 8 on the high, and then 12. Kind of a bigger stretch. I tend to use this A minor much more than this one. But it sounds really cool. It can sound cool clean with a bunch of delay and all kinds of stuff. It's a very inspiring sequence. So again, you can just have a lot of fun with that one. All right, guys, that's it. We're done. All 5 of them, like that. Yo, you guys are legends. You're killing it. So like I said before, get the tabs, all that good stuff, all the gravy is down below in the description, and I'll be seeing you all on the flippity flop. Yo, Tuesday lesson out of nowhere. You good, bro? So I'll see you guys later. High five it up, homies. You dig it?